Let's see, Dizzee Rascal. He's just a rascal. He's just a rascal. He's just a rascal. He's just a rascal. Match. I think it's match fit. Is it match fit? Yeah, because allegedly, I do not know the complete facts. All right, but one fact I do know is Dizzee Rascal. He has released an EP called I Invented Grime. Now, if you did not know, grime is a music genre. In fact, it's not just a genre, it's a culture in the UK. When it started, like, not even, yeah, when it started, I guess you could say between the era of 98 to 2001. That's the era I can say, yeah, that's where it started. But when the name grime came about, that was after, from my recollection, it's just from my recollection, yeah, it came about in like after So Solid made the song So Grimy. In fact, after this, I will react to that video just so you can understand what I'm talking about. And so basically, and even Wiley has said it that grime is inspired because of So Solid. But we'll get into that another time. But it's not one person that invented grime, right? It's not one person. It's an amalgamation of a lot of people in multiple areas. That's how it goes. It's like you may think you started it, but you didn't really. All right. Anyway, let's get into this anyway because these articles are called MC anyway. So shout out to Dizzee Rascal. If you're a Dizzee Rascal fan, hit that subscribe button. Get me. Listen, let's be real here. I'm not.
Hello guys. So I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about BetterHelp. I know therapy can be such a taboo subject, and though a lot of people aren't able to afford it week to week. So what BetterHelp is, it's an affordable way of therapy. You're able to have video calls, phone calls, text messages with your therapist weekly.
Yeah. I hear it. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. The way I jump on the rhythm so drastic. You're not special, you're a spastic. And your dad should have wore prophylactic, Mr. Bombastic. I'm match fit, I'm top 3 on my own, that's a hat trick. What's my tactic? They bought that fuck you energy, I matched it. Everybody wants smoke, I attract it. Instead they can't accept that I smacked it. I was a Margot, skinny little black shit, but I backed it. I punched Mega in the face.
Wait, he did say it. No, Dizzee Rascal. I know you're just a rascal. You're just a rascal. You're just a rascal. You're just a rascal. But yeah, hey, yo, you're a grown adult now, and you're really gonna pull this in, bro. All right, let's think about this here. All right, so okay. I think because some of you may be watching this thinking, what are you like? What is this about? So if you are familiar, even if you are familiar, I think some of you may be familiar, but you're not familiar. But let me give you the backstory from the information I know. All right. I might have to react to. I might have to pull up a few things as well, but just so you can get proper insights other than just me talking about it. All right. So where do I begin? Obviously from the start, right? All right. So Dizzee Rascal was allegedly, not even allegedly, it was actual facts. He got S in, well, that sounds mad, but he got yanked. That even sounds mad. Basically, there was an incident, and grateful that it wasn't as fatal. But basically, there was an incident that happened with Dizzee Rascal, right? All right, cool. Well, I said not cool, but you get the point. But like, so people, okay, why did that happen to him? What was the reason? Now, there was rumors going on. Now, me, I don't care about rumors, but back then I did. Let's be real, I was a young head, and do you know what I mean? And I was curious because it involved a group that I'm a fan of. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I became curious. And so that group happens to be So Solid. Now, okay, there's like 100 of them. Okay, that's exaggeration, but anyway. But basically, Dizzee Rascal, the rumor was back then, allegedly, and this is back then, and I'm saying allegedly, Dizzee Rascal pinched Lisa Maffia's bum or bottom. I don't know what that word I can use on YouTube, but you get, you know what I mean? So he touched her inappropriately, right? Like, an altercation took by. I don't know exactly the time or when it happened and how it happened, but Wiley was also there. And this is what also why Dizzee Rascal has had a disdain towards Wiley, because he felt like, just like, it happens. It's hard to explain, but sometimes when you go through an incident together, sometimes you think they're supposed to ride it out with you and be on the same level. But I don't know verbatim, but apparently I remember they were on stage together in Dubai. We were supposed to have that moment, yeah? We were supposed to have that moment at the Eskimo dance. But anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. However, the point I'm trying to make is that's where it started from, okay? That beef, Wiley versus Dizzee Rascal, that's where that beef started. And that's where that beef started with Dizzee and Soul Sorted and all that stuff there. The problem is, he now wants to bring this up decades later and say he punched Megaman. You really think people are going to believe you? Maybe you did, or maybe you did punch Megaman. And maybe it was a soft punch, because let's be real, sometimes in altercations, someone can land a blow and it may not hurt. But anyway, let's go. I just want to hear what Megaman's got to say to this. I can't wait for his response. I genuinely can't wait for his response. Let's go.
Everybody wants smoke, I attract it. It's like they can't accept that I smacked it. I was a marga, skinny little black shit, but I backed it. I punched Mega in the face and he stacked it. And I'm sitting on his ass like a fat shit. Nobody ever mentions that shit. Every time I turn around, some useless bat shit. Niggas wanna.
Wait, no. I'm putting on the subtitles for this. I have to. Because you know when you hear things, you're like, it's Dizzee. Like, blood, are you dizzy? Are you dizzy, blood? Wait.
Smacked it. I was a marga, skinny little black shit, but I backed it. I punched Mega in the face and he stacked it. And I'm sitting on his ass like a fat shit. Nobody ever mentions that shit.
Okay. So he wants to say he punched Megaman to the point that he can't, like, the way I'm analyzing this, he's trying to say he punched Megaman to the point where he landed on me. He basically knocked him out, basically. And he's trying to say, nobody talks about that, though. I guarantee you, though, listen, like, I'll be real with you. This is the thing about life. Now, we need facts. If there's evidence of it, cool. If that happened, it happened. Yeah? However, I do have a lot of questions. One question I have is, when? What time? What day? And where? Because was it in Ayanapa where the incident first initially happened? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, why doesn't he ever say this is the reason why it started? You don't hear him say that. So maybe he could have mentioned it here. Finally, let's see. But I don't believe he punched Megaman and made him sit down. Like, nah, no chance. That's like saying you punch Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali. Okay, let's just say Mike Tyson, right? There's only a few that can say they knocked out Mike Tyson in his prime. And it's funny, the irony of those people knocking him out, I'm not going to give excuses, because when you get knocked out, you get knocked out. But there's only a few select people that can really say that, and it's there on evidence. Okay, boxing, that's different. But the reality of life is, Dizzee, what are you talking about, blood? Anyway.
Shit. Every time I turn around, some useless bat shit. Niggas wanna chat shit, cause they passed it. I mean, past it. Shit on you bastards. Piss on it after. Wicked and darker. Happiness and laughter. That's how I feel. I'm a young rich master. That's how I feel when I'm sitting on the charter. If I was broke, I'd still be a father. But I ain't, and it's 20 years on, and I still got the same old drama. Can't trust these bitches, they'll harm ya. Have you on the news trying to make your life harder? What a disaster. Now the industry trying to discard ya. Some blown up paying.
Dizzee Rascal, I'm gonna give you this information for free because I hate when And I'm going to give other people this information for free as well, okay? So look, in life, if you do wrong to somebody, especially to a woman, and they happen to be the mother of your children, especially, or let's just say women in general, and you harm them in any way, you've got to expect there are going to be consequences. You can't do something to someone negatively and not expect any consequences. That's just facts. Cause look, this is what I need to put it up. I'm glad I put the subtitles on so you can see. Look.
But trust these bitches, they'll harm ya. Have you on the news trying to make your life harder? What a disaster. Now the industry trying to discard. But I ain't in this 20 years on and I still got the same old drama. Can't trust these bitches, they'll harm ya. Have you on the news?
Look, he trying, because I don't know if you know, but he had an incident before with a woman. I believe it was the mother of his children or whatever. And it's like, he did like, he's trying to say you can't trust. Like, I get it. If you can't trust, that's on you. That is on you. That is a simple fact. Because the first thing you need to do is put your trust in God, and then when you put your trust in God, naturally God is going to put people in your life to naturally just trust. It's as simple as that. And if they do you wrong, then that's God just showing you that they're there for a lesson and whatever. But again, I'm not God. I'm just saying from a perspective of trying to educate. But the reality is this: if from this perspective of what I've seen in the headlines, yeah, Dizzee Rascal, I don't know, man. He makes good tunes now and again, but Invented Grime, but made #1 tunes doing other songs. Okay, never mind. Let's go.
Who's trying to make your life harder? What a disaster. Now the industry trying to discard you. Some blown up paid or saga. I like being stuck up ends with no wallet and charger. I ain't trying to downplay domestic violence. I can tell my side or I can stick with silence because I can't be off. Yeah, I got the items and I drive my car like I don't want my license. I don't need advice. I don't want your guidance. I'm just trying to fly to a private island. No, not the island, not the kind with miners.
Okay. You know what my advice? Cool. Get it? He said he can talk on domestic violence. Do that then. Do that. Don't just say can't trust these. You know what I'm saying? That alone, that is a very that word will let me know, and it's not good to jump to conclusions. But I feel like when you have that mentality, you're naturally going to attract that energy. I don't know how basic to get it. So anyway, let's go. But private island, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein and that, yeah. Okay, I see. That's you, then that's you, innit? That's what I'm saying. Obviously, you said not that island, but what island is there?
Don't take my kindness for some kind of blindness. I'm still outside. Ain't hard to find this. You dick riders better shimmy aside and just high five or call me your highness. Like King Midas, King Leonidas or King Kong. I'm like Don King with the prize fighters. I'm an east sider. I don't think they like me. I don't like them either. I was still the guy when I was on the flyer, getting passed around like a cheap cider, not the Pied Piper, but you can't deny I light up the cipher. I light up your life. I'm like the Black MacGyver. I'm a black tiger, no suit and tie, but I'm a saucy guy. I'm like slip sliding on all tires. I'm a soul survivor. Can't gas me up. Holocaust denier. That's a one liner. Russia redesign. I mean rewrite. I mean just ignore it. It's irrelevant. I was trying to be witty. I'm not intelligent.
Wait. If a certain group of people hear this tune and he doesn't get cancelled, obviously I don't want him to get cancelled or whatever the case is, I get it. But if there is no uproar, there's an issue here. There's an issue. That's what I'm saying. Because the general sense is whenever you say anything in regards to something like that, it's anti, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say the full word because I know that word alone is triggering enough. Anyway, let's go.
Survivor can't gas me up. Holocaust denier, that's a one liner. Russia redesign. I mean rewrite. I mean just ignore it. It's irrelevant. I was trying to be witty. I'm not intelligent. If Diddy was white, he'll be the president. I'm addressing the elephant. I'm in my element.
What did he say about Diddy?
Rewrite, I mean, just ignore it, it's irrelevant. I was trying to be witty, I'm not intelligent. If Diddy was white, he'll be the president. I'm addressing the elephant.
If Diddy was white, he'd be the president. I see what he's trying to do and say. And I get this. Look, Dizzee Rascal versus the Taxman. That's a nice... Like, see, this is what I'm trying to say. If he... Look. You see the level he's at now and the amount of years he's had in the game? The pun intended as well, because he's in the video that he's in the video game, right? So it's like it would be very interesting to see him rap about or MC about, the Taxman. You know what I mean? Talk about that. Because to me, that is very alarming that he mentioned about if Diddy was white, he'd be the president. Are you trying to say that, Trump is in office now or soon to be elected to be president in America? No, there's different things and different scenarios. I don't know the facts on regards to Donald Trump. I'll be completely honest with you. However, with Sean Combs, his case is so wild that it's beyond what most people actually think. They raided his house. The feds and the Homeland Security raided his houses to the point where they're like, there's so much evidence that we cannot, one, release this guy on bail, and two, there's so much evidence that they had to arrest him. Well, let's do it in order. Arrest him, they're not releasing him on bail. Every time he tried to request for bail, then he's given up asking for bail because he knows he cannot get bail. The only good thing that his lawyer's done for him, and I say for him, but also especially for all these victims, is the fact that they brought the trial more forward than it would have been, if that makes any sense. Because federal cases often are like 1 or 2 years after the arrest. So look, Sean Combs is linked to so many things. It's I don't even know. You're gonna find, like, we're all gonna find out the real truth. May 5th, 2000. Is it May 5th or March? Either way, I think it's May 5th. May 5th, 2025, or whenever it is. I know it's on the 5th, and I know it's on the 2nd, and I know it's 2025. But I'm just trying to say, look, you've got to look at the reality. Every case is going to be different. Every human being is different, even though some things may look and appear the same. So if he is one of those that support Diddy, you're out of here, bruv. You're out of here.
Elephant, I'm in my element. With no speech impediment. I should leave it alone, I think it's evident. It's like reaching, trying to preach to the reverend. I got a flow so cold, I'm malevolent.
Game over because the Taxman won. Wait. The video concert's cold. Let's be real. This is the next song I'm gonna read. Oh, whoa. Skepta's got a video for Alpha Omega as well. Listen, there's so much things to react to. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see what people say in the comments. This was interesting. I'll be real with you, all right? Very interesting. Still got it. Rascal, flawless victory. It's good to see the music video with each song. It's a rare these days that as many artists don't know anymore. Maybe 2025, another album. Until then, enjoy the EP. The recent album is 10 out of 10. King of Grime. Dizzee dropping all them gem again. Translate. Okay, let's do what I'm gonna do. All right, so my comment, I'm going to say, looking forward to Mega's response to this, or will he ignore this because it will give Dizzee the attention he wants, even though he does not need to clout chase. Yeah, that's that. Anyway, let's see what you see in the comment. All right, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'll start over. I didn't realize that. Anyway, so didn't it? Oh wait, before I do that, okay, here we go. What led to Dizzee Rascal getting in Napa? Let's go.
The sales CRM
I
that
shout
keeps
to
you
Bobby
on track.
Kasanga right now.
Pipedrive,
Yeah.
driving business growth.
Bobby Kasanga, I know you're watching, so
Too many girls are forced out of the classroom
we've got
and
the
along a
guys
path
ready
they
to
didn't
react to
choose
this.
because
Come
of
on, man,
war,
I'm here, bro.
poverty and discrimination. That's why I'm supporting Plan International UK.
You get me? Yeah, you just came close and whatever not. You know what I mean?
I mean, talking about I Napa, there's also another situation you guys had out there with Dizzee Rascal, where he ended up getting into issues over there. Can you sort of touch on what led to that?
Yeah, I touched on it a little bit. I'd say this it started with Dizzee doing something he shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
You get me? Like he.
See what I'm trying to say before, and I've seen this before anyway. But you see, but this, even before I saw this interview before, yeah, like this interview is what? I think this is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even. Like, hey, wait, Dizzee Rascal's thoughts on the collie when? When was this? 9 months ago. I didn't even watch that. That's crazy. But anyway, so remember I was saying to you that Dizzee Rascal did something that he shouldn't have done. So there's the first mistake. All right, maybe a mistake. That is something you shouldn't have never done. But he doesn't talk about that. I don't think I've ever heard him ever say anything in regards to that. But that was something I heard about. I don't know how that rumor spread. It spread like wildfire. But it turned out that rumor was actually true.
Started with Dizzee doing something he shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
You get me? Like he touched a young lady that's within our camp, you know, touched her ass, whatever. And obviously that's inappropriate.
Did he do it deliberately? Was it a thing like where he was being
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, it was deliberate. Yeah, like, he definitely was deliberate. You know what I mean? So, you know, we've ended up down insomnia and throwing a few punches, whatever or not. You get me? Face has come out, wrapped his chain around his hand, hit Wiley in his head. Wiley's run up the road kind of thing. You get me? And obviously, you know, maybe, I don't know, there was some embarrassment there a little bit on their part. But, you know, like I said, it kind of started with Diz doing something that
you're hearing it. Like, you can't. So, obviously, if Dizzee Rascal is now saying, oh, I punched Megaman in the face and I made him sit down, like, okay, cool, if you did that, but at the same time, you're still a chief. Well, you're not a chief because achieving different cultures is something of high level anyway. But you're still like not even just that. Like when you think about it, yeah, you're talking about this years later. Okay, yeah, in this obviously this was what 3 years ago, but at the same time, it's like when someone is able to sit down and talk about it, it's a different story. But when you're mentioning it in your music decades later, for what reason? For what reason are you going to be mentioning it? Just get over it. It's done already. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done. Like, I also want to see Lisa Maffia's reaction as well. Anyway, let's go.
That you shouldn't have done. You get me, kind of thing. So, yeah, that's mad situation still.
And then that obviously led up to what the situation.
But then the next day, I think, remember rightly now, one of our guys from Soul Solid was riding up the road. But he's not a member of Soul Solid or nothing. He just got a t-shirt on. He's not a member or anything like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But because he had a t-shirt on, while he seen that, kicked him off his bike.
Okay.
You know, gave him a few punching kicks and that as well. And then took out a knife and said, "Well, tell Mega 1-1." Like,
okay.
Obviously, you know, man get down, everyone gets down.
Hey, Wiley's been in a lot of beefs, you know. Alright, shout out Wiley though. Shout out Wiley. Shout out the Godfather Grime, cool, whatever, yeah. But he's been in a lot of beefs. But anyway.
Time to get busy, man, get busy, obviously. You get me? Like, people are defending what has happened, you get me?
Yeah.
The narrative has already been set, like, raw, wait a minute, anyone can get it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so,
I always thought it originated from a clash between Dizzee and Asher, so that was never the original.
No, that's just music, innit? That's music. That weren't no beef or anything.
Actually, still won.
Not that it was beef at any time at all, anyway. But,
I mean, how the situation has that sort.
As a business owner, you have enough.
I reacted to that another day. Asher D versus Dizzee Rascal, but that is actually genuinely when the tide shifted. You get it? Like, it's hard to explain, but let's see what the comments are saying. You're gonna see my comment pop up there. So it's naturally. There's some things that should remain urban legend. This incident is one of them, but one of those incidents where eventually the truth going to be told. But this is why so the documentaries docuseries are needed. But to like my own comment. The rumor has always been because Dizzee Rascal pinched Lisa Maffia's bum. Look, see, even in this comment, I say exactly what it is. Megaman shut down those rumors, but whatever the truth is, also led to the friction between Dizzee Rascal and Wiley. You see what I said before? Amazing how one incident can lead to so many other events. But big up Big Ego Media Entertainment coming through consistent with content, especially with these interviews. True or very true. Obviously, people. Let's see what people are reacting to. Let's see what people saying. Because Wiley never backed him and he ran off. That's not true. This was a rumor back then. Exactly. What interview did Megaman shut down the rumors? There's so many of them. Don't get that twisted. At the time, he said it wasn't true. He since confirmed it was true. Because I remember he mentioned it. He said it was true on what's that podcast called again? Reader Than Most podcast, RTM podcast. Dizzee pinched Lisa Maffia's bum. They get into an altercation. Wiley gets punched in the face with a chain mentioned in this video. Then Wiley runs away and leaves Dizzee. Everything is settled, but then the next day, as mentioned in the video, Wiley decided to put a knife on someone, told Mega it's 1-1. Seems to think it's payback for him getting hit with a chain. Actually, though, that aggravated situation has already been settled. Now people to do with not people to do with so that the guy Wiley pulled a knife on decided. I'll be careful with the words I'm saying there. The guy, where is it? So where was that? Not the people to do so. So that the guy Wiley pulled a K on decided they needed to teach those guys what happens if you play with K's. They find Dizzee and whoever who was with, and a fight breaks in, and the fight, Dizzee gets S times. His mate drives into the hospital on his bike. Dizzee remains posed. Peed off at Wiley for the escalating his situation by pulling the K out. He would have just bit off a bit beaten for pinching Lisa Maffia's bum and accepted that as fair. Wiley pulling the K is what caused Dizzee to get that S. That's what I think happened from watching various interviews with people involved. That actually kind of makes sense. At the same time, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. But anyway,